Right, YouTube, welcome back to another video. My God, that was hard. Our longest run to date just went down. And I didn't get any action clips for you, so apologies for that. But we had just completed a 24K, 6K hard, 6K easy, 6K hard, 6K easy, 6K hard. Bit of a tongue twister that. But no, that is session one boxed off of the day. We'll probably go come back in later for an arms and delts, just an additional arms and delts, not one that's actually on the program. One that will hopefully save me from losing every last little bit of muscle in which I've spent years building. But we're off home now, gonna tuck into meal one. Speak to you soon. Oh. Right gang, back with meal one. We have gone back to open house. Tried out Lima Bay yesterday, as you saw. Chicken was really good, eggs were really good, veg just as good. But the sourdough, that sourdough was like a fucking brick. So I'm gonna give open house another chance today, compare the two, and then I suppose that will be my breakfast for the remainder of the time in which I'm here. So we're gonna tuck into this now, refuel, and then be into the first work block as we normally are. And I guess I will update you with how HYROX Cardiff prep is going, which, by the way, very, very good. Speak soon. Right gang, we're at the gym. We went to a coffee shop after meal one, locked in for some work. I wanted to lock into a proper education day, but I got locked in with some editing instead. Edited a fair few Instagram posts, the YouTube video in which you would have last seen, and if you haven't seen it yet, then what the fuck are you doing? Get off this video right now and you better head to the one prior. We're now at the gym, so I'm gonna hit arms now, and then I'm gonna head back to that coffee shop. It's a lovely coffee shop, I really like it there. It's a nice, pleasant atmosphere, not too loud, not too distracting, focus quite well there. So, like I say, gonna hit arms now, finish off with some cardio, head back to the coffee shop, and then I'm gonna get locked into an evening of education. We are literally just gonna be so fucking focused, dialed in. We're gonna go through a bit of the pre-script course, J3U, enhance that knowledge on biomechanics, as I will be delivering a workshop very, very soon. So we're gonna sharpen up the tools prior to heading back to the UK. As of tomorrow, we're officially into the last week of Bali. That's fucking gone quick, I tell you. That is fucking gone quick. Won't be my last time here though, so I'm not too sad about it. I'm actually quite looking forward to getting back into my UK routine prior to them probably coming back out here for the summer. But yeah, anyway, went off on a little bit of a tangent there. Let's fucking get this arms and delts session done. Right, so I literally just realised that I forgot my fucking tripod, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to film this session without one. So yeah, you're gonna have to make do. Hopefully that was a pretty gnarly looking clip there. We'll have to wait till we edit this back to see. Right, all right, big dogs. Let's sit down and have a little chin whack. Shall we? So that was the arm session right there. No rhyme or reason to that. Well, there was a little bit. Caught myself running the other day in the mirror, and I was thinking, these arms are looking skinny. let me hit a juicy old arm session later on. But yeah, that was arms and a little bit of delts at the end. Like I say, no real rhyme or reason, just really to try and keep the aesthetics, or the somewhat of aesthetics in which I have across my mid-physique. There was no plan to that session whatsoever. I kind of just hit whatever I fancied, in all honesty. That session there was just pure enjoyment. If I could have one of them each and every week, say whether that's arms and delts, big old push session. That would be beautiful, just to end the Saturday on. But yeah, that was that there. It weren't a great session, I'll be honest, because I felt a little bit nauseous towards the end. I'm really not too sure why. Thought at one point, shit, like, have I got barley belly? Have I just caught barley belly? Like, this is the last thing in which I need. Bearing in mind, I've got a lot planned next week, but we seem to be fine. We boxed off the session, we seem to be fine. We've got half an hour worth of steps in afterwards. Got my post-workout meal, and now we're here with the laptop. We're just gonna lock in, get stuck in some education, some biomechanics. So yeah, back to the UK, not next week, week after that. I virtually fly Sunday midnight, so yeah, this is, well, tomorrow's Sunday, so technically we're going into my last week of Bali, which, like I say, bit of a shame, bittersweet to say the least, because I'm looking forward to going back to the UK because I've got a lot of exciting things lined up, but I am going to miss this place. But I am going to be back, so it's absolutely fine. With that, when I get back to the UK, first weekend, we have got the new gen client shoot, the first new gen client shoot of the year, Nottingham, which I'm really, really excited about. We've got a really good group of lads turning up. It's going to be a very, very high standard. Of course they are. It's a new gen team shoot. What the fuck do you expect? And then the weekend after that, we have HYROX Cardiff, where I will be doing my third ever open solo on Thursday, and then my first ever pro doubles on Sunday. Managed to sort out the pro doubles partner as well, which is really good. Obviously, I'm training extremely hard for this, so I wanted a partner that was up to the standard, right, where a sub 60 was in sight. Turns out this new partner in which I got now is a freak of fucking nature, right? I think he's done a 1:27 half marathon and a 17-minute 5K. So yeah, kind of shitting myself now a little bit. Maybe I should have weighed out my options a little bit more, but no, all in all, it's safe to say he'll be up to the standard. If we don't get the sub 60, then you know whose fault that's going to be. And he's actually a new gen client as well. He's one of Ben's lads, so I already know him. Super sound lad. Shock, right? He's a new gen client who happens to be a high performer. Who would have knew, eh? Who would have thought? But yeah, all in all, really excited for that weekend as well. So yeah, like I say, got a few cool things lined up for when I'm back in the UK. Really excited. That's what all the deep dive education is going to be about this evening, just sharpening the tools prior to delivering the workshop. Obviously, really enjoyed delivering the workshop last time, and despite the fact that I am very confident in delivering lifting workshops, of course, the whole idea of it is that you never stop learning, right? You constantly learn, develop, continue upskilling yourself. That's ultimately what it's all about as an online coach. That's what's really going to separate you from the rest. So yeah, we're going to sharpen the tools right now, and then we will be heading off for the last meal. I was going to catch a sunset this evening at Cardiff Beach, but I think tomorrow I'm going to be hitting some paddle with the boys, and then we're going to head to the sunset afterwards as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill this evening, which I think is what I fucking need after today. Cooked, bro, absolutely cooked.